It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest me on.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I appreciate everybody for coming through. We're going to do the first reaction for Snowfall, Season 5, Episode 6. We see the Iliad Part 2 for this season. Continued this episode from Episode 5. And we see how Franklin and Oso got out of the jam, as well as start to figure out who was behind the hits. All right. If you all are new, don't forget to subscribe, bang that bell, like, share, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. And also, don't forget to put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments so that you could be entered into the giveaway for today. All right. So, what do you all think about the episode? I'm going to talk about the things I liked about the episode, the things I didn't like, and then I'm going to go ahead and give it my rating, the MOORESCORE for the episode. So, one of the things that I did not like and I thought was kind of simple is it seemed that they got out of that tiger cage real easy. It was just too easy, too perfect, and Joe Exotic fell for the okie doke, got his leg ripped off. It was funny, but it did seem pretty easy. And then after they got out of that, it seems that they jumped right back into the frying pan. Out of the frying pan into the fire. So I don't know. It just seemed like a lot. I think that they got out of that pretty easy as well. But they did get swole up at least. All right, shout out to D Weeb. You said Franklin is the Tiger King. Frank Exotic. That's Frank Exotic. Joe Exotic. Derry, what's up, Derry? How you doing? Judith Washington, all right now. Karen Jones, what's up? What's up? Hey, Kendall, how you doing? D. Weave, Veronique, a.k.a. Myrtle Urkel, a.k.a. Sammy Davis Jr. is a snake. Woo! People been hard on her, boy. I knew that she was shady, and once she said her mama was a con woman, oh, I already knew she was about to bounce. I already knew it was something wrong with her. As soon as she said that, it was guaranteed that she was not going to be around for the long haul. And sure enough, she left him a Dear John letter on the counter. And Franklin was upset. He should have known better. But she had to distance herself. She thought everything was sweet when she was able to spend the money and live in luxury. The moment the first sign of trouble came, she bounced on his ass. And I wouldn't be surprised if that damn nurse wasn't a real ultrasound. I still don't think she pregnant. I still ain't buying it. How many of y'all think Veronique is pregnant? Put a 1V if you think she pregnant. Put a 2V if you don't think she's pregnant. I still don't think she's pregnant. I really don't. Abundance, you said, damn, this was a fire episode. Okay. It was interesting. It was entertaining. What's up, Ramon Rico? Appreciate you coming. Savannah, what's up? What's up? What's up, Gina? How you doing? Cheryl Battle, that tiger was wild. How is he even a domesticated pet? Now, if you have seen Tiger King on Netflix, you can domesticate a tiger if you get them from birth. Although they still may be dangerous. But you can have one. But we saw he wasn't actually domesticated. He ripped off dude's leg. So he had him in that cage. I don't know how the tiger got out. They didn't leave the cage open when they left. So how did the tiger get out? That's what I was wondering. Kendall, you said the episode was interesting. How did the tiger get out the cage as well? Thank you. I was just saying that. I have no idea how that damn tiger got out. I missed that part. And I don't know. Say no ripple, always got a little something, man. Got to keep that water going. It all comes back to bitch ass Delroy and Kev. I know, right? You never know, man. Sometimes you create a problem, you think it's solved, and it got that ripple effect. And we see that Peaches is a part of it, which I was saying is just too convenient for him to be off, and so much got hit in a lot of locations that only he knew about. You broke my nose, man. Ramon checking in on Facebook. I appreciate you. Abundance, she was a scammer and she secured the baby. I still don't believe she got a baby. I think that she is scamming him with that. So, Kendall, me too, Jay. I was thinking she probably doing a con on Franklin right now. Yeah, talking about I'm only going to see you at work. Where you can control all his properties, all his business, all his money. I wouldn't be surprised if it's her and Peaches working together. At this point, anything is on the table. We got a 2V, 1V, 2. I think most people don't think that she's pregnant right now, that she's scamming them. Savannah say Maury retired, so we can't go there. They gave the tiger the key. Duh, Frenchie. Abundance Saint has the worst luck with women. You ain't lying. You are not lying. All right, you want to know about the MOORESCORE? I'm about to break it on down in a second. SCP, I think Peaches is in the hospital. I don't think he had anything to do with it. Okay. All right. Well, I think he had to have something to do with it because Franklin's stash was cleared out. And like he said, only 2 people knew about that. And he one of them. So that's too many coincidences. And as a detective, I ain't allowed to believe in coincidences. You see what I'm saying? So they came and hit up the spot that he meets up with Teddy. Peach is the only one that normally start going there with him. So how did they know that was going to be the place to meet up for the deal? And then they hit up his stash spot, and only him and Peaches knew about that. Peaches knew about all the places that they got hit up. Now, did Peaches get tortured and maybe tell? Maybe, but I doubt it. Let's see. Leon says Sissy has access to the books, so she will know if anything funny going on. Man, Sissy don't know what's going on. She just got into town a week ago. She don't know what's going on, really. She could be telling her anything. So, and then I don't like how Sissy basically was trying to get her to leave Franklin. So, I don't know. Abundance. Unc told Delroy's dumbass not to move Doogie on Pico. That's true. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how this is all tying back up after so many years. And also shout out to the actor that played Norm Nixon on Winning Time, because he was the dude at the end that was their relative or whatever the case upset. I forgot his name. But That's Norm Nixon on Winning Time. So he definitely was winning this year with his roles coming out. He put in that work, and yeah, that's dope. So definitely give him a shout out. What's up with Jerome? I think that's gonna backfire when he beat the brakes off of old boy. Jerome beat the brakes off of him. Said, "Teach your boy how to squabble next time. Teach your boy how to squabble next time." That's Debbie Allen's son? Oh, okay. So that's Norm Nixon's real son then. Yeah, because Debbie Allen was married with Norm Nixon. And so that's Norm Nixon's real son. No wonder he looked like a Devon Nixon. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I didn't know that was Debbie Allen's real son. But yeah, no wonder he looked like Norm Nixon. Yep. That's dope. I don't know if he is tall as Norm. High Priestess Veronique is the snake. She set the whole thing up and expected Franklin to die. That's why she panicking when he survived. I think she right. I think you're right. I wouldn't put it past her. She probably convinced all of them that it would work. She's the one that told them where they would be for that meeting, because that's the only thing that doesn't make sense. How would somebody know where they would be for that meeting? She told them. And she played that little role to gain their trust with the waterworks. And that show right there that she's full of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was the mastermind. Kendall, Jerome beat that one dude down then telling dude you need to learn how to squabble had me dying. Yeah, me too. Tell your boy how to squabble next time. Next time you go get the bullet. Pick your boy up. Pick your boy up. Yeah. Jerome Curl, legendary right there. SCP, I think Jerome and his curl gonna be gone this season. I hope not. I definitely hope not. Jerome is probably my favorite character on the show. And I definitely wouldn't want Jerome to be gone. Judith Washington, but Peaches is not around to speak for herself. If he is around, we'll see. High Priestess, I doubt Peaches would do that. Peaches was loyal. I think she took him out. Okay. That might be a possibility. I wouldn't put nothing past her. What's up, Karen? How you doing? D-Weave, Jerome staying in Versace pieces. I know, right? Jerome. And he be in that BMW 635, boy. That car was a classic at the time. That 635 was no joke. I remember a friend of mine's father had one of those during that time. And I remember how the dash was kind of angled towards the driver. Man, that car was amazing. It had that slant trunk in the back. Yeah, that boy was nice. Gina, definitely put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS if y'all haven't already. Abundance, now we got to murk the crash cop and now Kane. I know, right? All right, let me go ahead and break down what I would rate this episode, and time to give it a MOORESCORE. So here we go. I remembered this time. All right. So, for those that's wondering and new, I give it 4 categories that I rate each episode, and each category has a top score of 25 which can bring its score to a total of 100. All right, you can round it down. So if I come up with a 90, you can say it's a 9 out of 10. All right. First, visuals and cinematography. I mean, it was okay. They didn't really go anywhere special or do anything unique with this episode. It's pretty much a lot of the same things that we've seen, other than beauty salon and the Mexican beauty salon, or a couple little things here. There wasn't really much different. So I would give it a 15. Use the same cameras, which are good, not bad, and it still has the same look. So I would give it a 15. Nothing new or special. Storyline and plot, it was cool. I do like how we learning about what's going on with who set them up. I give them points for that, but then I think that they got out of two major predicaments very easy. They got out of that cage just so easy and perfect. Why didn't the guy just go get the dart gun and shoot them, and then go in there and take the belt off and then open the cage and let them get eaten? That's what I would have did. Why would you climb on top of the cage and still try to do something? He could have just went and got the tranquilizer guns and took their ass out and got them again. Anyway, also, I think that when they ran up on the Mexican group and how he was able to get out of that predicament with the tiger out of the cage. How in the world did the tiger get out of the cage when he was on 2 feet trying to do some Pink Panther type stuff up in here, trying to Jimmy the locks? How the hell did he get out of the cage? And how did Franklin figure that would work? It just, I don't know. That was just too perfect. So for the storyline and plot, I take away for those and I give for the other part. So I give it a 15. Special effects and makeup, they did use, in costumes, they did use good special effects with the tiger. It did look like the tiger was really walking in the hood, or that it ripped that dude's leg off. And so I will give them a little credit with that. They did look like they really got their head bust by, the little Mexican hitman. So, all in all, special effects and makeup, I give that a 25. And then entertaining and fun factor, it was pretty entertaining. They did get out of it pretty easy, but it was pretty good watching them get beat up. I was starting to think for a moment that Oso may die. But in the end, he's still around. We did learn a little bit about Teddy, and it looks like old girl wants a little piece of that little loving that he got. So, all in all, I would give it a 20. It was entertaining, but if you think about it too much, it'll start to not make sense a little bit. So, with all of that, it come up with a rating of a 75, which you can break down to a 7.5, 7.5. I always give the flexibility of a 0.5 each way. So if you say it was an 8, that's cool. If you say it was a 7, I can see how you could go with those either way. You all let me know, what would you rate this episode in the comments? Again, I gave it a 75, which is a 7.5. So, it could have been better. I think they would have been better off maybe not having the tiger part and just having them climb into one of the gangsters' house and getting caught up that way, and maybe trying to get out of it and deal with that, and just it would have took the tiger part out of it. That was some sensationalism, it was good for TV, but it also takes away from the story and how this show is based as so real and based in realism, and now it has these things that makes people that have enjoyed the show for a long time start to question, is it a different show now that John Singleton is no longer there? I'm not going to say it's far off. I mean, but I don't know if it would be a tiger in the show if John Singleton was still around. I don't know. So, I mean, I can't really say. And the tiger is not the worst thing they could have done, I'm not going to say, but it just didn't go with the vibe of the show, in my opinion. All right, Kendall said it was a calm 8. I get that, a calm 8. Trey said I enjoyed it, an 8 for me. Okay. Court, I think they could have left Teddy out of this episode because his scenes were a snooze fest for me. Yeah, I mean, he almost was left out the episode. He probably had, 5 or 6 minutes of screen time, and he really didn't even say much. So, yeah, he really didn't do much in that. Abundance says Teddy left my guys on stuck. Teddy's still stuck himself, but he is dirty on how he just pulled off. He didn't even say get in the car or nothing. He just pulled straight off. So I don't know. Abundance, I don't mind the tiger shit. Snowfall has never missed, so they get a pass. Power has given us much worse. Power has had more sensational moments than Snowfall. I will give you that. Larry Jones, was there any stories in LA about a tiger in the hood? Maybe they could have been playing homage. That's true. I'm not from LA. I don't know. So maybe. I'm not sure. I do know about some lions in Chicago that Elijah Muhammad used to have that got loose, but I don't think they ate anybody. I never heard that part. But they did get loose and was walking in the neighborhood. Annette Gilliard, an 8 for me. Okay. SCP said Teddy's scenes is always a snooze fest. I don't think it's that bad. I like Teddy, what he brings to the show. So far this season, he hasn't really had much to bring other than when he popped up at at Franklin's house unexpectedly. That was a little tense. But other than that, Teddy hasn't really had much as a character to bring this season yet. Detroit, what's up, brother? You say, facts, Larry Jones, it was a 7. It's not the same Snowfall writers. Okay. Shake my head. All right. So there you have it. Some people feel that way because the writers have changed. Sometimes writers change for the better, sometimes for the worse. Sometimes people don't even notice the difference. Let me ask you all this. Put a 1W if you notice that it's different writers or it's a different feel this season than it has been before. And put a 2W if you didn't even notice the writers were different. Leon Rogers says it was based off of Laguna Safari Zoo. So there we go, man. I like having a very diverse group watching and being able to, help contribute so that we can all better understand the story together. So the Laguna Safari Zoo. While I'm gonna Google that right quick, and let's see what that was about. All right. All right, so it's a lot going on right here. Let's see. Laguna Safari Zoo. What happened to the Lyon County Safari in California? Forgotten history. Lyon County Safari. All right, let's see. In the 1970s. And sometimes they do use creative license. So, yeah, this may have happened in the 1970s. And they may have tried to take some of this and move it. And I think I did hear about this when it shut down. Some of the owners took they animals back home. So this says Forgotten History, Lyon Country Safari, Laguna Beach, California, 1970s. This dude got a little babar next to him. Damn. They bigger than the damn bug. In the 70s, tucked into a small corner, Laguna Niguel, Nigel, there was once a place where wild animals roamed, and for just a few dollars, you could drive your car through the park called Lyon Country Safari. What in the world? Yeah, this is already an accident waiting to happen. I already know. The park was famous for its funny-looking lion, Fraser. And Morris Lion was a legend and became a star when word spread of his virility spread. When word spread of his virility, so he was more like a jackrabbit at heart. After spending most of his life in a circus, the lazy-tongued, lolling Fraser fathered more than 30 cubs. Damn, he turned into a stud. He hobbled about on weakened legs. His once lustrous coat was scruffy and his tongue sagged from a toothless mouth. Damn. He liked too much chocolate. The article from the Times added Lion Country bought him from a bankrupt Mexican circus in 1970. He was believed to be 18, which is the equivalent to about 80 in human years. Damn. Lion Country closed in 1984. Okay. Wild Rivers Water Park and Verizon Wireless Amphitheater now occupy part of the property, which is owned by the Irvine County. Wow. Okay, so in 1984, if it closed, that would only be 2 years later where Snowfall is in 1986. All right, so thanks, Leon, for that info. All right. Tariq St. Patrick in the building. Watching Snowfall. That's what's up. NBA fan, what would you say to the notion that there would be a power void if Franklin stepped down? If he gives the reins to Louis and he steps down, that's ideal for everybody. Yeah, that's true. I don't think he's going to step down, though, but he probably should. Definitely. Okay, Cheryl said 1W for the writers. All right. Damn near everybody noticed that the writers are different. All right. That's what's up. Kendall, I now see Franklin and Gustavo's bond growing after Franklin came back to rescue him from the essays. When Franklin told Gustavo about Teddy spying on him, did you catch Gustavo's reaction? Yeah. So Franklin thought Gustavo was in on it as well. And then he realized Gustavo didn't know Teddy was spying on him either. And so now they got that bond. They know that Teddy would throw both of them away if he needed to. He didn't trust neither one of them. And that he was spying on both of them. So he even told Oso, I had to come back for you. I still got your autograph. Which, that means a lot to Oso, I'm sure. And it meant a lot for Franklin to say, because Oso was only a half-ass Mexican wrestler, washed up. He even lost the damn fight that Franklin got the autograph in. And he's still a kid at heart and see him as one of his heroes. And also, I mean, he didn't try to throw Franklin under the bus. He was sitting there. He made sure they both got out the cage. Franklin saved his ass when Teddy left him. So they still have that bond. I think it's like you say, I agree, it's stronger than ever. NBA fan, what would you say to the notion that there would be you already asked that. All right. So, let's see. The sign was up in the guy's house when he shot Saint with the tranquilizer gun. Ah, okay. And they missed it. I missed it too. But I wasn't trying to break in. I think that Oso was about to break, though. And that Franklin don't know that. Because they were all over Oso. And they even asked him and put the gun to him how much money was in there. And his ass told them $3 million. Which I couldn't believe he actually said. He should have kept on saying that there was no money in that bag. How many of y'all think Oso was about to break? Put a 1-0 if you think Oso was about to break any minute. And put a 2-0 if you think he was still about to hold strong. I think he was about to break. Dude already put the gloves on his ass. They beat the hell off of him. And, I mean, Oso, he wasn't even on the same page as Franklin when Franklin was saying they got jacked. He should have kept on the same page with Franklin and said, we got jacked already. We ain't got it. But, I don't know. Let's see. Cheryl said Oso is old school. With that being said, loyalty is everything. I agree. That's true. Definitely. Kendall, I did think Gustavo was going to fight the tiger in order to save him and Franklin. So we got a 2-0. Nobody think he was about to break but me. I'm the only one. Larry said they figured he was going to get killed either way. Okay, me, Savannah, and Leon, the only ones think Oso was about to break. Okay. I did say 1 if he was going to break and 2 if he wasn't, right? I mean, why would you tell him it was $3 million? That's pretty much making sure that they ain't about to stop till they get the money. And if somebody take $3 million, they're going to have to kill you because they don't want to risk you coming back. So, I don't know. I definitely think he should have tried to play along with. But, I mean, I guess it's only so much they could do. But they didn't got them hands handed to them. Definitely so. It is what it is. This dude right here, he done turned into puppy chow up in here. Kitty litter. This dude, man. And that little punk that wouldn't let it go, man, I thought Franklin was going to kill him, man. I mean, that little punk-ass little dude, man, he just wouldn't let it go. And look what he done happened now. He done got these men killed. They done got ate up. He's in the trunk of the car, probably about to suffocate. And also, this dude been doing a lot of work too. This dude was in Suicide Squad. He was in Power. Tommy ran him over with the car. This dude right here with the beard and the bald head and everything, he been in a lot of little roles as well. So I was tripping when I saw him. They always got him as like the goon, the thug goon in movies and TV shows. But yeah, they had him up in Snowfall too. So that was what's up to see him, although he did get ate up real quick. But that little punk, I thought Franklin was about to pop his ass, man. But Franklin, he put him in the trunk. And also, I thought Oso was going to end up killing dude they was about to kill Oso. I guess he had enough beatdowns and everything for one night. And he was just ready to get the hell out of there. But he definitely should have probably took care of them dudes that was in the beauty parlor, because if they ever see them again, they gonna want that money. They gonna want to get some type of revenge, I'm sure, especially when they found out, mi carnal, you killed mi carnal, ese, you killed mi carnal. I needed to talk to you, Hans. You hold $3 million, and you killed mi carnal. You lock up my little muchacho in the throne, man. You get it the key. You get it the key, but you let it leave, man. I don't play that, Hans. You take my carnal. You leave my little Louis. Hey, little Louis was in the throne, man, for 3 days, man. We wanted the money. Where is the money, Hans? I don't play that La Onda. So, I don't know. Leon, Jay, do you think Aunt Louie and Dirty Cop had a past relationship? The way Uncle Jerome act when he comes around. That's a good point. I don't think that they have a strong past relationship. Maybe he helped her get out of a jam or two when she was a little wild. But I don't think nothing like they were in a relationship. I think why Jerome be upset is because he do kind of flirt extra hard with her, and that's very disrespectful when you know she's married. Her man is right there. You in the establishment, and you still don't give a damn. You still, because you the police. I'm the police. You think you can just do whatever you want, and that the regular rules of life don't apply. So if he didn't do that, I think that they probably wouldn't have that same tension in their relationship between the two of them. But you over here pushing up on another man's wife in front of him in their own house, I don't know what man would take that lightly. So that definitely is a problem. Moochie say they grew up together. Okay. So there you have it. I didn't hear them say that part, but if that's the case, that show why they have that type of friendship, that little bond that's going on. So it makes sense. Big Ron, Dad, Oso, and Franklin meant no money. That's true. That is true. And they did want the money. Now, I think that if they got the money, all bets was off. They would have beat him until they was ready to say whatever they needed to say to stop it. It would have just took a minute. Larry Jones, who was the dude that Jerome beat up, and Louis was a streetwalker in the past, so I'm sure they got history. Exactly. That's what I thought. They had history because she was out wilding for a minute. And so I figured he probably maybe looked out for her. She may have did some things, who knows? And they got a little history between them because of that. But Moochie say they grew up together. I didn't know that, but if that's the case, that would also explain it. One of the things that I did like to see in this episode was a different side of Oso. We did get to see Oso. He had his little mamacita come through, and she was worried about her little Oso. You leaving me outside, huh? What you doing? I was worried. I was worried about you. You don't come in. You don't come home. You leaving me there. I was worried. You don't come here. Don't you do it. Also, don't you do me like that, huh? You know I care about you. I'm sorry, I don't do it. You know I gonna come back. You know I do. I go and I come back. That's what I do. I don't go and don't come back. She was worried about her little old soul. What are you doing? You breaking me heart. Tasha say Louis always kept a cop under her wing. Okay. Court say I thought Louis was from down south. I know her friend in Arkansas. I think they knew each other from California, didn't they? And that's where she moved back. Ay, Dios mío. Why did you not going home? Who hit you? Who hit you, honey? We're going to cut that punk. We'll do it. I call it that muchacho. You don't hit it, my man. I come here. You don't put it your hands on my man. No, you don't. That is my man. Okay? I telling you something, honey. You don't do it. Tasha said I felt her. Oh, worried about your bookie. Where you been? I was worried. Nah, but they in a dirty game, man. You never know what may happen. Blatant Truth says she was worried about leaving her with them bad kids. Who is going to give little Ricky a whooping? Huh? Who is going to do it? Who is going to take care of little Pamper? Little Pamper is rolling wild. Little Pamper, he's bad. He only listen to you also. You have to help me with little Pamper. Huh? Me duele mi corazón. I don't know. What you doing? I used to know a little Spanish kid, a little Spanish family, Mexican family in the hood. And Julio and everybody, they had a little baby, that little boy, they used to call him Pamper. They used to call him Pamper, man. And that was so funny. Where's little Pamper? What? Come here, Pamper. Oh, man. Those were the days. Anyway. So, yeah, man, that was good to see, though, that he do have, people that would have cared about him and that didn't want him to be missing. Also, we see that Black Diamond and old girl, what's the other one? They actually more loyal than they was giving them credit for. And they the ones that came back with the information about the OG. Because they ain't know nothing about that. They wasn't able to find out. But the little OG, this dude, man, Kev brother, boy, he is not playing, man. He is coming for them. And he still see them as two little peons. And everything they got going on, he looks at them like, man, if anything, you all lucky that I put you on. Talking about, I should have came to y'all. Is you crazy? You should have came to me. You lucky. So, Dallas. That's right, Kendall. Dallas and Black Diamond. I like little Dallas. A little badass, little short, little firecracker. Ill Woods, I called it. Yep. Definitely. Moochie, you like little Pamper? You want to me, little Pamper? I wonder, little Pamper got to be like damn near 30 years old right now. He probably older than 30, shoot. I wasn't, I probably was maybe 10 years older. Little Pamper like 33. Hey, man, they call me Little Pamper, man. What's up, Hans? You remember? Call me Pamper. Change me. Yeah, Little Pamper, old as hell right now. He in his 30s. If he's still alive. I wonder what the hell would happen to Lil Pamper. Y'all got me over here wondering about Lil Pamper now. All right, so what y'all think is going down with the OG, man? Kendall, you laughed at that one. They call me Little Pamper. I think I need to change. Change it, the Pamper, baby. Give me cerveza. They call me Pamper. Now they call me Depends. Yes, Simone, S.A. Simone. Yeah. They call me Boxer Brief. He didn't went through the progression. I used to be Pamper, then Tidy Whitey, then Boxer Brief. Now I'm back to Depends. Yes, Simone. Hey, anyway, I done got sidetracked. So what's up? This dude, I hope they don't kill him off so fast, man. I think TV shows are always better when you have a big bad in the show. When you have somebody that can rival or challenge the heroes of the show. And of course, everybody in this show is bad. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say Franklin the hero, but he the star of the show. So I think it's good to have somebody that's equally strong that can hold their own and keep it going. And so if they kill him off real easy, I think that would be a mistake. One thing about what happened with this dude, if he was trying to kill Franklin and everything, I get it. It's at the little football field with the kids. Maybe they didn't want to kill some people in front of all those witnesses and kids. But I don't know, man. They kind of let them walk in and out kind of easy. I wouldn't be surprised if they got some tabs on them. Franklin is trying to get some security from Avi, but I think he went over there a little too soon without that security. So we'll see. Kendall, I appreciate it. I'm glad you like this shite. I've been working on the accent. I still don't think I have it down and ready to do what I think, but it's a good thing I'm the devil. You like and enjoy that shite? I still got to work on my Walter Flynn. I'm not happy with it. I don't like that shite, but I'm still practicing. And they say practice makes perfect. So we'll see. Larry Jones, he looked like Mac Wild's stepdaddy on The Wire. Mac Wild's. That's funny. NBA fan, what do you think about Franklin's female family members being so involved in his business, having a big role in decision making? Why are BM so much more egalitarian? I don't know, man. Egalitarian in how they run things with women. And BM, I take it, is black men. I mean, I don't know if it was more about that or if it was about the time period. I mean, and he still, his wife and his mom got a major role in what he does, and they know all of his information. So I wouldn't say that he wasn't including them or that he was trying to run them. If anything, he tells them too much. And so I think that he needs to lay off of some of that. And that's why she leaving right now, because she know too much. And I think that that's going to backfire because she's a damn con artist. And I think that moms need to let him know what she said. And I think that was a Freudian slip for her by saying that she was raised by a con artist and that she was a part of all the cons. Because now my radar would be up if I was the parent. Like, hold up, what type of shit did you just tell me? Are you telling me that you're no good? Huh? You're the damn con artist, huh? You know you can't be with my son. I want a nice Irish piece. But you better cut that shit out. You need to be on the straight and narrow when you come into this household. But she definitely messed up by saying that. If that had been my son, I'd have been like, hey, I need to talk. While you were missing, she told me she was raised by a con artist and been all over it, being a part of cons from Paris to the penitentiary. What the hell? Better be careful. I don't know. I definitely don't trust her. And I don't know about having her involved in the business at the office. Talking about we'll only see each other at the office. Hell no. So now you got a baby and my business, and I can't keep an eye on you? This ain't about to work. Kendall say Veronique is a baby mama, not a wife. Heck no. I damn sure wouldn't want her to be my baby mama. She be looking to set you up. She about to take his business, get him locked up. She a con artist. I'm with you. I still don't believe that she pregnant, Savannah. Like you say, allegedly. And so, I don't know. I do not trust her. Yeah, Kendall, we can't trust that girl. Not one bit. I don't like this, not one bit. I'm about to drop a dime on that. I'm about to drop a dime. Straight up. She is definitely up to no good. Shady as shade. And I think it's only a matter of time. Like Franklin had to go and meet her at the damn ultrasound appointment. So, I mean, this 1986. Why Franklin don't have the damn brick cell phone, or at least the cell phone in the bag? I mean, he should have a cell phone, and he doesn't. And like, I would need to be reached at all times. She would have had to call me. We'd have to keep in contact. Something. Where is she staying? Franklin doesn't even know much about her. At least we don't know that he does. And they never said how long they've been together. Or did I miss that? Has anybody heard how long they've been together? Because I don't know. I would hope it's been 2 years. The amount of time since we last saw season 4. But we don't know. This season popped up and they together and living together at that. With a business together. And I'm thinking, where does she come from? How long they been together? And how do you get from that point so fast? But they just caught feelings. We caught feelings for each other. Sound crazy. So, I don't know. Tasha Pope say no more than a year. NBA fans say 11 months. Gina said, nope. All he said was they were getting serious. See? Kendall, I don't know, Jay. Bad writing. That's what I'm saying. We don't know. They could at least mention a time period. I mean, I guess as followers of the show, maybe none of us would have been satisfied with the answer. But at least say something. I think that he, as a person that he is, the person he is, with so many things that can go wrong. You got so much money that people will kill you. You have so many crooked things going on that it could put you in jail the rest of your life. How are you just getting comfortable with somebody and telling them so much. I mean, that would just be so difficult for me to do with so much money on the line, your freedom. I mean, so many other people's freedom and life on the line. And to have all that cash in that room, that was crazy. That was crazy. He definitely shouldn't have had that. E-Rock Ski, can we talk about Franklin and Kane beef? Old wounds can't be healed. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Do you all think that this could be fixed? We see for the previews of the next episode, Leon is trying to talk to him and see if it could be worked out. But if that's your little brother that was killed, it's not like he can give him some money and he'll just forget about it. He said he was in solitary. He didn't even want to come to the funeral because he would have been too mad. Might have ended up back in there. So I don't see how they could rectify this other than having to kill this dude. Because this dude is not about to let it go. It's about to be just a war. And Franklin tried to say, or was that Leon at the end, but they said if we go at them, it's going to be a war. And Jerome had to let them know it's already a war. They already came at us. They already killing people, trying to take people out. So it's already a war, and we need to take them out and squash them so that nobody else get the bright idea of doing the same thing. And they need to definitely make their circle a lot smaller so that they can keep an eye on what's going and coming around in their business, in their organization. I would have never trusted Peaches because they wasn't giving him enough money. Peaches always looked like he was still broke to me. Peaches always looked like he was still broke and struggling. And you don't leave that much money in a room unguarded 24/7. And this dude is sitting here broke and struggling. Franklin could have put that money in a safety deposit box in banks and different banks and had that money in safety deposit boxes. Rent out safety deposit boxes. Why leave that money in that damn room like that? Because you put up a gate? Is you serious? I would have had that money in different banks all around the city in safety deposit boxes. Now the money is safe in a bank. It's in a safety deposit box so it don't have to be tracked by the popo. And if you need it, you could just go at any time and withdraw money from those safety deposit boxes. Case closed. The police come. They come in that room and they see all that money on their shelves. Oh man, that's a done deal. Ain't no way in the world you supposed to have that much money doing what you do. If you did have that much money, why are you not using the banking system? So something ain't right with that. Definitely. All right. NBA fan, you say he probably had that too, but he wanted easy access. It's easy access to go to a safety deposit box. You just go, you got the key, and go in there. What you got to go during normal banking hours, but you ain't supposed to do no deals in the dark, no way. So anyway. Yeah, Franklin does have money in offshore accounts as well. That's true. Shell Saltier, according to Google, it's been 15-month time jump from season 4 to 5. Yeah. I think Peaches was faking that he was sick. And say, what if Peaches does have AIDS? He may need the money for treatment. Well, he should have said something about that to Franklin and tried to get some help. Cheryl Battle, yeah, you on point about the money. At least bury it in different spots. Right. Tasha Pope, Franklin depended on Peaches too much for him not to be paid top dollar. I mean, for real. I mean, he's not even dressed like Jerome. So he should at least been looking good and having money like Jerome. I mean, it's different. One Journey, since you must supply your name in order to open a safe deposit box, the IRS can trace that box if they have reasonable cause. Well, they got to know you opened it. I mean, they would have to have reasonable cause to check. And, I mean, if he opened a safety deposit box, if they came and checked that location, that business, and they didn't find anything, well, what would be their reasonable cause to continue searching? They didn't find any drugs or money. So they don't have any reason to keep on going. So, I don't know. Tasha, you say, I think he was faking as well. I think definitely he was faking. Alright. Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Don't forget to put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. I'm going to do a giveaway tonight for Cash App, $10 giveaway. So definitely put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS so you could be entered in to the giveaway. Let's see how many entries we got right now. Right now we got 18 entries. So definitely go ahead and put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS, and let's see who is the winner for tonight. All right. Let's see how many people got it put in there. HEA, I agree about not paying Peaches top dollar. Yeah, you definitely going to make sure that they ain't got no reason to want to do it. And even with that, sometimes people may still try to do some shadiness. But at least you know it wasn't out of necessity, or they felt that they were played or taken for granted. That was just because they wasn't worth a damn to begin with. And they didn't start having bad thoughts and things at that point. So we'll see. All right, right now we got 22. Don't forget you can put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube. And you got at least 3 chances to win. So definitely go ahead and put it in all those locations. If you haven't already, please hit the like. I appreciate it. Definitely. How many of you all think that Kevin brother gonna last to the end of this season? I don't know. I think they may end up taking him out. I hope that he does. I hope that he is able to stick around. Norm Nixon Jr. He's definitely blowing up right now, being on Winning Time as well as on this show right now. So we'll see. But I don't know. I don't think he gonna make it. Put a 1 in for Norm if you think he gonna make it, and put a 2 in if you don't think he gonna make it. E-Rock Ski, I think Kane may kill Wanda to hurt Leon too as well. Okay, I don't know if he knows Wanda, but then again, he got people that's in the hood that'll probably tell him all the stuff he needs to know about them. And that's one of the problems Leon got by never leaving the hood, or at least never having a place to rest his head outside of the hood. He's always easily accessible because he's in the hood and they know where he is and he can be touched at any time, which is a big mistake. Even if he wanted to be there and keep that spot, he should have got another spot and had a little spot to himself where nobody knew about, where he could rest comfortably. Definitely. We got the 2 in, 2, 2, 2. We got a 1. So most of y'all think he ain't gonna stick around, huh? Alright. We'll see. Jocelyn 2 in. Where's the Arkansas Bamas at? Yeah, that was a big mistake. I was definitely looking forward to seeing what happened with the Arkansas storyline in Little Rock and how they went there and put them on, and the girl was there pregnant and all the stuff that they was setting up. To just abandon that entire storyline, I think that was kind of messed up. I definitely was looking forward to that. How many of you all think that, well, rather I should say, how many people were looking forward to seeing that Arkansas Little Rock storyline play out? Put a 1L, a 1LR for Little Rock if you wanted to see that play out, and put a 2LR if you don't care. I was interested in that storyline. I wanted to see what happened, how Louis was about to have them people going to war, turned each other out, all the negativity that was about to come their way. We had the little dude wanting to try the rock, all this stuff going on, and then it just disappeared. I'm like, what happened? So, I mean, I was a little disappointed not to see the Lil Rock storyline play out. It looked like pretty much everybody is. Only a couple people wasn't really interested in that. But I think that would have been pretty interesting, especially if you know about the history of banging in Little Rock and all the stuff that went on. That was a little later in time, though. It wasn't at that same time period. But this could have been the beginning of that. And so I thought that was a good opportunity. We always see this same type of stuff going on other shows. But to see the Little Rock thing, that would have been something a little different and unique. So I thought that would have been pretty good. Court, they probably all got strung out. That's funny. Taji Lyles, I think they'll come back to it next season, and it's going to be messed up. I know, right? Be a couple years they'd have been doing it by that point. So who knows what they may have been in. Big Ron say, remember Lil Rock turning to Baby Compton back then? Yeah. I remember that Banging in Lil Rock documentary, man. They was tripping. They definitely had a lot of Bloods and Crips, gang violence, drug use, drug dealing. It was in the early 90s, though, but it started probably around this time, so I thought that would have been pretty good. All right, right now we got 24 entries. I guess that's what it's going to be. So if you all did enter the hashtag JMoreReviews, then you got a good chance of winning. I see fewer people are starting to enter, so I don't know. I might have to put it if only a certain amount of people enter, then maybe I won't do the giveaways. Because it seems that not enough people are interested like it used to be. So, I don't know. Again, I say this is for the $10 Cash App giveaway. You can get 1 gallon of gas. But it's one of the few channels that actually tries to give back and give away to those that's watching. So all y'all got to do is sit back and watch. And I'm do all the rest. So anyway, let's go ahead. Let's see who was going to win tonight. Let's see if I get one more. Let me get at least 25. There we go right there. Thanks, Chris Thomas. I appreciate you for coming through. All right, let's see who wins tonight. Jocelyn, how about them Cowboys? Congrats with the win, Miss Jocelyn. You just said prayers for your state, Texas tornado. Definitely. Congrats, Jocelyn, on the win on the $10 Cash App giveaway. I appreciate you for coming through with your support. Do you want the $10 Cash App giveaway, or do you want a week trial in the Discord? It's up to you. Since I know you win, you win a lot, but you participate. And she is not a member, for those that are wondering, but she does participate and come through and support. So that's why she wins. So with that being said, would you like to be in Discord for a week, or do you want the Cash App giveaway? I give you the option. Just let me know, and we can make it happen. Either way, you got to hit me up on Instagram at JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Make sure you put the underscore between each name, each word, and we can make it happen. All right. You want the weekend Discord? Okay, no problem. We make that happen. Definitely hit me up on Instagram, and I'll send you the link for you to come on in and hang out with everybody. And look forward to talking with you. We can talk about them Cowboys. And definitely come on through. All right. Everybody, I appreciate you for coming through. I want to thank everybody for participating, and those that have won the coffee mugs and things. You got things on the way to you. So everybody that has won, I did send them out. So any day you should be receiving something. I know they say it's got a couple days or whatever, but you may get it sooner. You may get it later. So we'll see. I got some of my stuff, and I still didn't get some of the stuff I ordered yet. I'm still waiting. So that's how it goes sometimes. They custom make everything as you order. So everything is custom made when you order it. But it will be there. So I appreciate everybody for coming through, and thanks for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow, all the members for the members live, and everybody else, I'll see y'all Friday. And thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. Shout out to everybody out in Texas dealing with the tornado. Prayers out to everybody. in that hard times right now, and I'll see y'all tomorrow and Friday. Everybody have a good evening, and I'm out. Peace.
It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'